Um, Oh yeah, yes. It's been a while I did a live stream. I just thought it was to do this today. If you can hear me, just leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up in the comment if you can hear me, so we can start. So I just decided to come on live. Um, I've just been uploading videos for some time now, and I haven't come on live, like done a live stream in a while now. So I decided to do this. I have like 3 new videos so far. Um, and I'm like, yo, let me just come on live and talk to my people and give them latest update. Let's talk. I mean, I'm so sorry. Like, I really didn't do a flyer for this particular live stream because it was just impromptu. So, well, okay, we can actually do this. Um, let's just talk about it's 2025. It's the year of new update, new policies, new laws. Everything is changing, and I felt like okay, let's have an interaction um with my subscribers, post returning subscribers, and new subscribers. So if you can hear me loud and clear, I just want you to leave a thumbs up in the comment section so we can start. Just a thumbs up like this. Or yes, I can hear you. And just 100% loud and clear, stuff like that. And so we can start today's live stream. Maybe I'll do this for an hour. I was supposed to start around eight, not 18 years, but I had like some other things. So this should run till about 19:30. Uh, great. Okay. All right. So this should run through till 19:30 because I have some other things to do. And then, yeah, I hope we have a really, really good session, conversation. And if at any point you want to come on live, you want to speak with me, you want to come like up, just let me know and I'll leave the link in the um on the description or on the chat so you can join. Let me just do that now so I'm not distracted later. Okay, put it in the chat box. Paste. Yes, that's the one. So if at any time you want to come on live with me and discuss, um, just click the link and I'll bring it up and we have a discussion, questions, whatever. If you have contribution, if you have updates, anything at all about this topic, then we can talk. Hey guys, so my name is Evalsam Etta, aka Sammy Six, aka that's fresh, yummy hot chocolate. I mean, as you can see, I'm fresh and I know it. So I'm a student here, an international student from Nigeria. Um, I'm based in Darmstadt, Germany, which is like the south of Germany, Hessen, precisely. I make content about studying in Germany, opportunities in Germany, both studies, work, what have you, like anything that has to do with opportunities. I make such content, and I also make like vlogs about student lifestyle, everyday vlogs, my work, everything about Germany and Europe. And most times when I travel outside Germany, I also make vlogs. So you can understand that as a student, you can also enjoy your life. You can also travel outside Germany without breaking the bank. Um, yeah, so this is what I do. I currently study at TU Darmstadt, entrepreneurship and innovation management. Uh, yeah, I also work part-time. I work at the Frankfurt Flughafen. That's the Frankfurt International Airport. I work for an airline. Yeah, I think that's basically that about me. So on this live stream, we're going to be talking about so many things, new updates, and I'm going to be taking questions from you guys, be it whatever topic, any video I've dropped. I mean, for the past 2 weeks or a week now, I've had like three um videos. Before I continue, I just want to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers, my both new subscribers and intending subscribers. Recently, we reached 3,000 um subscribers, and that's a really great one. I really want to say a big thank you to you guys. You made this possible by watching my videos and also subscribing. It's a big one for me. I can't like appreciate you less. Thank you so much. And to the new or intending subscribers, it's just a few seconds away. Just subscribe to my channel. Turn on the post notification bell so you get insight on whenever I post new videos so you don't miss out on anything at all. Um, so I posted 3 videos recently. The last video I posted was on the new updates in Germany concerning visa applications. And there was a video I wanted posting before that, but I'm going to post it this week. So the video is about 10 things that are going to change in Germany. I'm going to post that this week. But the one I just posted recently is about the visa application changes in Germany. As we all know, if you live in Germany, you know that it's a really tough one. Like here in Germany, the bureaucracy level is like at the top, like here. You know, prior before me coming to Germany, I always felt like Germany is a country that has digitally gone far, in terms of paperwork and stuff. But my greatest surprise, I was amused by what I met. Like tons of paper. And it's funny how when you talk about how do you talk about this thing now about conserving paper or whatever, waste in paper. But here, if I show you my file where I have all of my papers, these are things that you could literally send to me via email, but I have so many papers, I'm still counting. I'm sure if I check my mailbox, I'll still see documents waiting for me. So these are the things that gradually are beginning to change, and people are actually happy about it because, I mean, everyone wants to do things. There are certain things that I did in my country, Nigeria, that coming to Germany, it takes days to months, and it's like unending. But in my country, I could literally do this like with the snap of a finger, but here it's different. So there are new changes on uh, about the visa application in Germany, especially as it concerns students, uh, expats, those who are coming for work visa, vocational training, language, and all of those things. So now it is now possible for you to process all of your application online. It sounds new, right? But this is something that most countries have already done, like Canada with the point system, like US and every other country, even countries that are like way not even advanced as Germany, like have gone past that. So like talking about it in 2025 is like, okay. But for us who know what we have gone through the process of visa application and we are here, like you should understand that this is a big one for everyone who's applying to come to Germany this year. So, Presently, before, all you need to do is like take tons of paper to your appointment and all of those things. But now it's been made easy since January 2025, the first of this month. You can actually apply for any kind of visa via the new platform, the new website set by the authorities here. So how this works is that, so for example, I'm planning to come to Germany to study. Um, all I just need to do is go on this platform. I think I posted the link on the last YouTube video, so you can click on it and just get abreast with the website. So there you upload all of your documents. If you are going for studies, your admission letter, everything, you just do everything, including form filling. So then you don't have to now, you know, the thing where you have to print out the application form, sign, do this, do that, do this, do that. And also for there are like two different application forms. So, but now you can fill forms also, not just submit document, but you can fill forms also and do everything. So to get full insight of what I'm talking about, you can just watch the video later. And this applies to so many countries. So if you go on the website, you just click on visas, and then on the kind of visa you want to apply for, then you scroll down, and then you're going to find countries. Obviously, not every country, but so long as there's a consulate or embassy, German embassy or consulate in your country, then this is possible. But to be really sure it's possible in your country, just click on the visa, then click on the countries, and then you're going to see tons of countries which are already doing this. And um, I mean, the last time I checked, I saw like I think the US, in Asian countries, also in African countries, Ghana, Nigeria, um, and the rest. So you can actually do all of those things, like all of the countries I just talked about. So, like someone asked me in the video I posted, like, is this also possible? It wasn't okay. He sent me a DM. Is this possible for Nigerians? Yes, it is possible for Nigerians. So here's the thing. If, for example, you already applied from the old system, then you have to wait. I think there'll be further updates. But if you applied from the old system, then you have to keep waiting, because even if you apply on this new system, definitely there'll be a prompt that you already have registered for an application for this visa you're applying for. So if you already applied, just hold on and don't cancel your what's it called? Don't cancel your appointment. Just hold on. But if you're new to the system, all you just need to do is get your documents ready and then go on the platform on the website and then follow the prompts, register there, and then you submit your document and forms and everything. But you should know that this new update doesn't mean you're not going to go for what's it called? You're not going to go for your appointment. So all what this does is what this English, oh my God. What this does is that it limits the tones of paper initially you're supposed to. Okay, 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 okay. What this has been able to do is that it limits the tones of paper you're supposed to take initially to your appointment. So all of those admission, birth certificate or affidavit, English test or letter from your university stating that you were taught in English if you're applying for masters, like all of those kind of documents, sponsorship letter or blocked account documents. Now you don't need to take it. You just submit it, and then the visa officer who is in charge of your case is going to go through your document after submission, and then you're going to get an appointment date. And then you get an appointment date with a date to come to the embassy or consulate in your country. These are the things why you have to go for physical, because of security reasons. You have to thumbprint, you have to what's the other thing? You have to go to like question and answer, so you know that so the embassy knows that okay, this is an actual person. I just hope this is making sense. But yes, in it, normally what you do is that you just go for your appointment, take all those documents from it. But now you just go for the appointment for thumb printing, your visa interview, you answer some questions like why are you traveling to Germany, all of those kind of things. And then it now maximizes the time or minimizes rather the time you have to spend with a visa officer. Um, so if you were to spend before 20-25 minutes or more, then now it limits the time because you just go submit your stuff. And if you're asked to bring like some other document, then they'll let you know in the email. So I feel like this is a really, really, really good one. Like this is a good one. This is a huge development. So if you've been planning or thinking about coming to Germany, I think this year is that year to do that. So just all you need to do is get your documents intact. It's a really pretty straightforward um uh format, or how do you put it now on the website, because I visited the website and it's really easy like to use it. All you need to do, click on the website. It's on my last video. If you're yet to watch that video, go watch it and then check in the description. You see the website, then you see the visa. So there's like opportunity card, there's like studies, there's like family reunification, there's like work visa, like every visa you want is just there. Then you just click on what you're supposed to do and then where you submit paper, your document and everything. And yes, I think I want to say big thank you to the German government, who's watching. Oh, I said who's watching, who made this possible. Because now it makes the process really, really easy. So yeah, I have some questions. Yes, Manfred, I saw your last comment in my video, and trust me, I'm working on that. You just need to know that most times I have like videos already structured that I'm going to post. Presently, there's a video I'll be posting on Monday, hopefully. I'm still editing. It's about 10 things that are changing in Germany. So if you're just coming to Germany newly, you need to know that there are things that are changing. This does not just concern students, but expat and everyone living in Germany. So you already know if you're living in Germany or if you read about Germany. Germany sometimes is regarded as a police state. What does this mean? They're really strict in terms of policies and laws. And here, um, ignorance is not an excuse to law here. If you're caught wanting, you face the law. Or fine. That is the normal thing. You fine. So you need to watch that video. So Manfred, once I'm done with that video, I promise I would upload a new video about student colleague. I used to think that I already made a video about student colleague, but I'm surprised. I checked my channel and I discovered that the videos there, none of them include student colleague, and that's not fair to those who are coming for bachelor. So yes, I'm going to do it. Hopefully this week. Um, and one apply for master's program now. Of course, you can apply for master's program in Germany now. Okay, now you mean like the semester? Okay, yes, like some schools are already closed for summer semester intake. Um, because I spoke to a few persons who applied, so I know some school. Though there are still some universities that are open, you just need to check. That's the thing. Like I always advise people to do little research. So what you should do right now is if you have a uni assist account, what they do is all of the universities that are taking students now, you still see them open, you can still apply. And the ones that are not taking students, you won't see them appear on the platform, on Uni Assist platform. And you can also use daad.de, dad. Let me just put it in the chat. Uh, daad.de. Yep, that's the one. So you can also use this to check for schools, universities that are currently still open for admission, because right now it's really late. But you can also check for private universities. It depends on what you want. So if you want to study in a private university, then private universities always give admissions any time of the year. So it doesn't matter the semester you're in. So they can always give in the winter semester or in the summer semester. There was a video I made about like those applying with low grades, and then I recommended like I think the summer semester, because summer semester, it's usually not so much intakes, but when you apply to like new courses, it's easy for you to get admission. And then sometimes some schools limit this. What they do is just internal admission, so they don't give priority to like they'll do in the winter semester. You have more admission slots for winter semester. So just whisper wonders. So just try to do little research and then you're gonna find something definitely. Gift Nabena, I hope I'm pronouncing your name well. Can can one apply to another school while you arrive in Germany if you don't like your school? Of course. I mean, you're not the first. So many people have done it. Sometimes, if you are not comfortable in the school, let's say for example, you got this admission while you're in your home country, and you got it, but you don't like the course for some reasons, or they're like really ahead. I'm gonna say this, like, don't stress yourself. If you know you can't do it, just once you come to Germany, you've done your documentation, you can switch your universities to a different university, and then you start afresh and new doing your OWO, and that's the orientation for new students. Get abreast with the university so you know you're starting. But sometimes when you arrive here late and then you're rushing, you want to meet up, sometimes it could be really demanding because it's a whole new country for you. A lot of things are changing, and you're still trying to understand how the system works in Germany. So it's better when if you want, you can always switch. And if you're in the middle of your program and you don't want to continue, you can always switch. In Germany, you're allowed to switch, I think, universities twice, and you're allowed to switch within the space of 18 months. So, for example, then again, it depends on the city where you're going to. For example, in Darmstadt, I mean, I spoke to the immigration officer because sometimes I just go there to ask questions for my videos. So I spoke to the immigration officer and she told me that if you want to change, for example, you need to calculate the time frame. So you're allowed to change within 18 months of entering to Germany. So you came in within 18 months, you can change easily. And the same, if it's the same course, you're not going to, you don't need to reach out to the immigration office to say, okay, you're switching universities because it's still within the 18 months time frame. The only time you need to reach out to the immigration office that you're changing university is maybe it's after the 18-month time frame. And if it's different progress, a different course. So if you're applying, if you came into entrepreneurship and you want to change to maybe international management or maybe some other course is different from what you initially got admission for, then you need to inform the immigration office. Trust me, if you don't inform them, this can put you in trouble. So it's always important whenever you're switching universities, also consider telling the immigration office because if you just change and you move cities and register, you think, okay, it's fine. No, you have to inform the immigration office. Then they will tell you, okay, this if you are changing cities, then you also register your new city so you don't have issues. There are some persons I know of which had issues like some students in Germany and they got letter of deportation because they did not inform the immigration office. And these things are they are really strict with them. So it's better you also make reference. I don't know the city you are not gift. So this is the rule for those who are living in Darmstadt. Like there was another beholder. These are their immigration rules here. So first, I have a new university I want to switch to. Is it within the 18 months time frame? If it's within the 18-month time frame, no problems. You can switch universities. And if it's same course, so your entrepreneurship to entrepreneurship, it's all good. Then, but if it's not, then you have to inform them, telling them, okay, this is why I'm changing from this university to this university. They are not, they are not what's it called, masquerade. They are human beings like you. So if you sit down with them and interact with them, definitely everything is going to be seamless. But if you choose to ignore them, then that's the beginning of your issues here in Germany. So to answer your question, yes, it's possible to switch universities when you arrive in Germany. Um, Manfred Sani, can you explain to us why it takes so long to get an appointment for a visa interview? Hmm. So first of all, Manfred, where exactly are you? streaming from, then I can answer your question. If you're streaming from Nigeria, then that's the thing. Recently they always say it's because of shortage of staff at at the consulates. That's why the time frame for getting interview is really long. And then secondly, there are some persons who wanted coming to Germany, and at some point they changed to different countries and they refused, they did not cancel their appointment. And that creates a backlog in the system. So if, for example, you're watching this video and you are no longer interested in coming to Germany and you switch to some other countries, then it's advisable that you cancel your appointment. In fact, right now, the embassy in Nigeria, the consulate in Nigeria, what they're doing presently is that they are sending emails. So if you're no longer interested in coming to Germany anymore or doing the interview process, just indicate in the email there's a link, you cancel your appointment and everything moves faster. Because with that, they're able to give appointment dates to people. But when you hold the appointment, then the system is stuck. There's a huge backlog and it can't move. So if you are streaming from Nigeria, that's the reason. But for if you're in category A, it's easy. You get appointment within a month or two. That's PhD scholarship. Yeah, I think those are or if you graduated with the first class, that's like a 5.0 in Nigeria system or 1.0 in German system. And it has to be like of recent, not like 5 years first class or maybe 6 years first class. It has to be recent. So I just saw your comments now, Sani. Uh Ghana doesn't really take time. I mean, the last person I heard of, it's like max 4 weeks, maybe a month if it takes time. But I don't know, maybe they're beginning to also have the same challenges as Nigeria is having presently. Now, where was the last question? I want to ask in respect to evidence of level B2, can I use certificate that I was taught in English in my university? Is it equivalent to evidence? Yes. So if you are taught in English, if you are going for masters, if you're taught in English, um, you have to get a letter from your university. It could be signed by the registrar or the vice chancellor or the head of department, stating that your mode of instruction during your program in bachelor's was English. Then they sign and then they stamp, and that is okay. Most of the investors will always state this, some don't state it, but just put it. And if they don't take it, then they tell you, okay, it's IELTS. But most of the investors I know of in Germany, I've done lots of research about this English stuff, and most of them will always take this like at a document with letterhead from your university stating that your mode of instruction was English. So that is going to fly um, with the university you are applying to. You don't even need to state the B2 level or anything. The letter should just state that you were taught in English. Because Germany recognizes that Nigeria is now again, that's another mistake or assumption. I don't know if you're streaming from Nigeria, but if you're streaming from Nigeria or any let me use Nigeria as an example. Germany knows that Nigeria is an English-speaking country and they always would require such letter. Some people didn't know, and then they go to write IELTS. And right now, I hear IELTS is really expensive to write. So you can use that English letter to write. It's for your admission process. If you're switching university when you arrive in Germany, it has to be done before your third semester. Yeah. So yeah, it depends. Like it depends. They always calculate from the moment you enter Germany. So this might be the case in your city, Daniel. I don't know if you're in Germany already, but this might be the case. Every city have their own different laws. So this is according to Hessian law, the Darmstadt, Auslander Beholder. So 18 months is like always the time because I had a lengthy conversation with this person, this immigration officer, and she explained to me, she was really nice. She explained to me about the whole process that if it's 18 months, then you don't have problems. You can even switch without telling them. And once you register, if you're leaving the city and you register in a new city, then they automatically get information that you switch universities within the time frame. But if you switch universities and it's not within that time frame, then that's a problem. Then you start having issues back and forth. So you need to check all of these things. Sometimes the policies or laws here can be confusing. So it's better you always check with your immigration office in your city to confirm. Um, what's the next question? Can I study another bachelor degree in Germany after complete? Yes, of course. All you just need to do is prove why you're studying a new bachelor's. If it's the same course or it's different course, then you need to prove why are you that comes in your motivation letter now. Why are you studying? Why have you decided to pursue another bachelor's after pursuing one in your country? So then you now start talking about they now refer to your motivation letter. And please, whatever is in your motivation letter should be in sync with whatever you're saying on your interview date. So if because they read these things, if you say one thing and then your letter is saying another thing, then that's an issue for you. So just have a motivation while you're switching universities. People have done, not universities, sorry, while you are doing another bachelor's. People have done it. You're not the first. Some people come here doing another master, some even doing another bachelor's, so it just depends on individuals. Just have a good motivation while you're switching. It should be really, really good and in front of the immigration officer who will be attending to you. So yes, that's possible. Um, won't, won't I have a problem at the German due to studying? No, you won't. You won't. Just be able to prove that, okay, for example, you studied entrepreneurship as bachelor's in your country, for example. Um, and then maybe you want to do bachelor's in international management. This is the first scenario. International management is still in the management field. And then you say, okay, you want to do this. Or no, you study international management in your country first, and you want to do entrepreneurship and innovation management in Germany, a different bachelor's. And then you can tell them this course is not really taught as as a combined course in Nigeria as a bachelor's. And in Germany or in this university is taught as a combined course that is in the entrepreneurship and innovation, which is a mix of two. You want to also gain like international experience from professors, international students. Just have something like they'll know that okay, this person knows what he's doing, but not just jumping from one course. Maybe you study the science course and you want to do bachelor's in another field entirely. You cannot explain why you're actually changing. Once you're able to explain, you have a seamless process. It's not a problem. Doing two bachelors, it's not a problem. People are here who come in with bachelors and then switch to masters. And they just inform the immigration officer, and that's it. So if you're in your country and you want to come to Germany to study another bachelor's or another master's, as the case may be, it's not a problem entirely. Uganda. Hi, Enoch from Uganda. Um, in Uganda also, fair program takes long. I went on waiting list last year, October. I have not yet got the appointment. Yes, so I don't know. That's the thing. If you join this stream early enough, I was talking about the bureaucracies here in Germany, and it applies to your embassies or the consulate in your country. When you look at these consulates or embassies in your country, think about it that that is Germany in your country. It's still the same process. It's not like, okay, it's in my country, it has to be faster. They are still following the same. And when you come to Germany, then you visit some of these offices, you're going to see that what I'm telling you is the same thing. Sorry about if you're hearing a noise. Sorry about that. A neighbor is drilling. If you come here, you see how slow the process are, especially in big cities. Then you understand that, oh, that is why my appointment is taking so long sometimes, or that is why my application is taking so long. Because in some countries, you still have to send all of those your document, like the visa for family reunification. it goes through a long process. They send here, come back, and it's like so much. And the people here, I'm sorry to say, sometimes the laxity towards work is like on a different level. It's on a different level entirely. So when I came here initially and I saw the way they work, then I understood that, oh, that's why this entire process is long. So all you just need to do is just keep on waiting. You've done your part. Now it's left for them to do their part, you know. So that's just it. There's nothing much that can be done. But with all of the new changes that are taking place, most of these processes are tend to be faster because the truth is Germany right now, like they keep saying it here, like they need people, like the system here is the system in terms of people working is deteriorating because more people are retiring and they need more people to continue. Oh my God. And then they need more people to continue pushing the system, you know, like the economy, if not, is going to dwindle. Like last year, there was a 0.2% decrease in Germany's economy. So they don't want that. So they want more people to come. But the thing is, if you want more people to come, then you need to make the system more flexible, you know, in different countries, not just in some other countries or Africa or Asia or like wherever you are. Just make the system really flexible so that the process can be really, really seamless. But there are new changes, and I think with the elections coming and everything, more changes to come. Let's just keep hoping for the best. So Enoch, that's just the case, and it's so nice to know that you're streaming from Uganda. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm from Nigeria. Welcome. Is it compulsory to present transcript at the embassy during the interview? Transcript of what exactly? What transcript for what exactly? Are you coming for bachelor's or master's? And yes, if you are coming for bachelor's, you need your transcript from your school. Even your master's, you also need no for bachelor's. That is the admission, not interview. You can check the country. I don't know. Okay, this looks like a Nigerian name. You can check for the checklist on the embassy's website, the consulate's website. There you're going to find like a checklist of all of the documents you have to come with, whether bachelor's or master's. But transcript is only if you're applying for admission. I just thought about it now. It's only for admission, not embassy or anything. You're only required to show your if you have a bachelor's certificate or master's or whatever you have, that's what you're required to come with, not transcript. But if you're yet to complete your bachelor's and you're coming to Germany to continue your program, then your transcript can suffice for your bachelor's. So yeah. Um and with 2.9 CGP, can you secure a scholarship? Is it in German grade or this is still like in if it's German, you have to if this is still like your own country, I think you're in Nigeria. I'm really sorry, like, but maybe you should be putting where you're from, so I don't assume your nationality. Maybe you're not from there. But if it's not the German grade, then it depends on the kind of scholarship. Sometimes it's really, really, really difficult because you can get the scholarship with a good motivation letter, you can get the scholarship, maybe not full scholarship, but you can. It's really possible. But also, they always state that you have to be exceptionally good. That is, you must have gotten a really good grade, like maybe 1.0 German grade, or maybe 1.7, or like from that uh axis, it has to be like 1 point to 2 points, maybe one or so, you know, and the competition is really high for scholarships. So you need to stand out with not just your CGPA, but your motivation letter, because sometimes it's not all about your result, but they look beyond your result. What exactly motivates you to want to study a course or what you want to do? So you need to, the grade is one thing, your motivation letter is another thing. So if this is a German grade, then I mean you need to fall under like maybe 2.1 or like maybe 1.1 or 1.0. because it's really competitive scholarship. Except you are going for a scholarship that is not 100% like sponsored, maybe 50% sponsored and then 50% taken care of by you. I applied on 1st October 2023 for the appointment. Not yet received the appointment. Yes, the Germany system slow. Like yes, honestly, it's slow. If you've been following me, like my story from when I came to my country to Germany, those that know me know like see if Patience was a person, then that's me. I think it took about 2 years plus before I came to Germany, like with the entire process. So, like, whenever I see all of this kind of statement or comment, I can really relate to you. Like, I know what it is like, doing everything you're supposed to do, and it feels like the system is not even moving, but just keep checking your email. You can also send emails to the embassy in your country or the consulate in your country about your case. And if there's a new update, they're going to definitely um, reach out to you because in Nigeria it used to be like you go for the interview, they send the documents to the city where you are coming to the immigration office, and then those ones make their findings are sent back to the ones in Nigeria. And then you see all of those processes take a lot of time. I remember during my process, I was so like patient up to the extent that okay, I'm like, okay, whatever happens, let it happen. I stopped checking my emails and then all of a sudden, I got like response. There was a time I even reached out to the immigration office here in my city, and then they told me about my process and where it is, and then yeah. So you just need to have a lot of patience. Anything that has to do with Germany, once it's not just now, it's like pre and then when you're here, because when you get here, you will be so pissed. Like you'll be so pissed at the way the system goes. It's so slow. Some things that shouldn't be are like so stagnant. It's not moving. Like I mean, even Germans themselves are complaining. Like it's really tiring. No one likes it, but what can we do? Well, I feel as time goes on, things are gonna change. Um, HND trans. Yes. So if it's bachelor's, yes, your transcript should suffice if you're applying to for admission. And if you've gotten admission already, then you can also like put all those documents together during your interview. It's very important. Like every document you have, just put it together during your process, your application process. And please, I'm sorry if I say different country where you're not from. I'm really sorry because I really don't know. I can only tell from some names which are Nigerian names and I'm Nigerian, and there are some countries that share border with Nigeria that also bear similar names to us. So I'm sorry um if I assume your country when you're not from there. I'm so sorry. Maybe when you ask the question, you just put your nationality, so it's easier um for me to know where you're from, and so I can explain the process according to how it is in your country. Like Enoch now has like an umlaut in his name, German Urlaub. So I don't know if to say you are streaming from Germany or you're German, but from your question, obviously you're streaming from Uganda. So that's just it. Uh, what else? What else? If you have any question, you can pop the questions. And if you're yet to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at Sam Mistakes. You can send me a DM. Please and please, if you send me a DM, just go straight to the point with your questions and I'll respond. Because most times people send me DMs and they're like, hello, how are you doing? Like all of those things. Just I feel sometimes it's unnecessary. Just you can just go straight to the point and tell me, okay, this is why I'm texting or this is why I'm reaching out to you. So we don't just the same way you're reaching out to me, the same way another person is reaching out to me. So we keep so I can also respond to other people. And I have a community on Telegram. I always post like the link in all of my videos recently. You can check in my description on YouTube. It's there if you want to join Telegram channel. You can join my Telegram community because I feel YouTube sometimes is not just enough. I want to really feel close to my audience. Like tell me what you want. It does it. I have things I'm doing, but sometimes I could just research on some of these things, and just give you feedback. That's the essence of my channel, just to give you information. So I created this community on Telegram so I can also be closer to you guys. I also post opportunities, not about just Germany, but about different European countries and different countries in the world. So you are not limited to just German opportunities. So like opportunities in Italy, there are some universities you can also study absolutely free. Like you don't pay anything, including accommodation. I made a video about low cost universities in Europe, 10 low cost, I think, universities in Europe. I made a video on that. You can watch it, where you can pay like little or no amount for some of the universities. There are some German universities and there are some other European universities. So even if you want to come to Germany, you can also go through the route of another country, school there, and if you really like Germany, then you can, you know, uh, also come to Germany from there after your studies, like Austria, like Belgium, like Portugal, like Sweden. Sweden is also a good country to study, like Malta. So that's the reason I created this Telegram channel. Channel, yes. So if you want to join this community, just check on the description on my YouTube channel and just click on it. It will take you directly there, and then you can find out informations you want. Yeah. So what exactly do we have left? It's already 19:30, almost an hour. Um, so just turn on the push notification. I have so many projects I'm working on, and it's going to benefit each and every one of you who's watching this video and my new subscribers. So keep it locked. I also, at just a moment, I'm trying to check. Tu. Tu. Yes, so the five best universities in Germany, yes. If you're here to watch that video, please watch it. Because I discovered that people put so much emphasis on like best universities in Germany. The thing is, every university in Germany is good. Whether you're in a TU or you're in a Fachhochschule, that's technical university, or you're in University of Applied Sciences, they're all good. The thing is, they offer same standards but different approach. So in Fachhochschule, they are more practical oriented, especially if you're in the management field. So it's even better because then you're exposed to like meeting international companies, having internships directly, or working on projects with some of these companies. And then you understand what you are being taught in class. But the thing about TU is that it's so technical, and some of the courses, management courses, are also taught in the same direction, like the technical courses. And if you're a management student, then you feel like it's really uncomfortable for you. So there's no such thing as best. Yes, they're like, okay, like the likes of LMU or TU or TUM, which is like the, or how do you call it, like the Harvard here in Germany. So but then even in the smallest city with universities, they're all good. They all teach same standards. And because the system is monitored here, so you can't say, okay, because in this city, it's a small city, so the university it's not so good, I'm not going to go there. No, that's why people always don't get admissions. Now I'm talking about students now, right now. Like that's why students they always want to go for. So big universities, the competition is so high. Oh my God, what's this noise? The competition is so high and you can't even get a place. Like I was doing research recently, and it's surprising that in this university, it was just 23 slots that was given out for admission for this summer semester. And I checked and I saw that most of the people who were rejected like had like 1.7, almost 20 or 40 of them have 1.7, and then down to 2.1, 2.3. And I'm like, if these people couldn't even get admission who are like 1 point something, which is a good grade here in Germany, how much more those who are like on 3 points or 2.9 or 3.0, and it's just 23. So most of the universities you tend to like look out or ignore at the university that you will easily get admission seamlessly without stress. And they're still going to teach you world class things. Like it's still of standard. But people just tend to ignore them. Okay, it's in a small yes, it's in a small city. You can also, like, for example, you school in a city close to Frankfurt, for example, and then you can easily get a job in Frankfurt. The trains here are working. You can go by bus or by train easily. So many people come from smaller cities to work in Frankfurt. Some school in smaller cities but work in Frankfurt. So why do you think you can't do that? You can actually school in smaller cities and work in Frankfurt and go back. Actually, it's even better because in Frankfurt, I'm using Frankfurt as an example because Frankfurt is really expensive in terms of accommodation, in terms of lifestyle and everything. It's expensive. But if you're living in a small city like maybe Mainz, Bischofsheim, or maybe Fulda, or maybe Gießen, and then you're working, then you find out that life in Gießen is even better, like less expensive than when you're schooling in what you call it, Frankfurt, when you're living in Frankfurt. There's a university also in Frankfurt, but it doesn't mean you can't school in Gießen. These are all the same, they're same universities, same standards are maintained. So don't get it twisted. Apply to different universities. Don't just focus on big names because in as much as they are big names, tens of thousands of people just like you are applying to the same university. It's a huge competition. And you have to be really, 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 really good to stand out so as to get picked. And sometimes I also put myself in the shoes of those who are selecting people who are to get admitted in university. It's not an easy process. So, but if you're applying to a different university in a smaller city, it's better. You can finish your master's program, you can get jobs in those places, and then you can move to a bigger city if you are a fan of living in big cities. So don't get it twisted and say, okay, I'll just leave those universities. So also you should know that you can get admission with low grades in German universities. That's really possible. Most people think it's not possible. It's really possible, and that's why I made a video about it. You can get admission in smaller universities here in Germany. All you just need to do is little research. And then, like I said, apply to new programs. There are new programs, great programs. Don't get used to the norms, like programs that are like trending or courses that are trending. Make your you some of these universities go to their website. You see new programs that were just launched maybe last year or a year before, and then you can apply. You easily get admission in those courses. And the admission process is seamless. So spend time on doing little research and you would get admission even with you think your grade is bad, it's not bad. You will get admission in any university of your choice. Just know the right time to apply, either in winter or summer semester. Watch the video I posted on how to get even in top universities. There are bigger universities that the courses there you want to do are there, like new courses also you can apply there and then you get admission. So yeah, I think I don't see any more questions. I'll try to do this live session and also maybe put a poll on the questions Q&A you want to ask so that once we start the live stream, we just go straight into the questions. So maybe I'll make a poll and then you can put the questions you want and then we do this some other time, maybe next week or before we're entering a new week tomorrow. So maybe Wednesday, uh maybe Tuesday evening or Wednesday, maybe before the week runs, I'll figure it out because I have to post a new video on Monday and then make a live stream also. So um yes, so we can keep this consistent. All I just need you to do is just keep streaming my videos, uh, engaging my content. That way, whenever I see comments like this video was really insightful, I gained a lot and it's really helping, then I know that okay, people are watching my videos and I can take time to even do more research. Most of the videos I put up, I have to spend time researching on them before I put up this video so I don't give out false information. It's always good to have the right information to give out to people, not giving false information. So I spend time to research, and then before I create the video and then edit the video and then post it. It takes a lot of time. So when you don't watch, then I feel okay, I don't need to make a topic on that. But when I see comments of okay, please can you make video on this? Because this channel is all about you guys, what you want, not about me. I'm in Germany presently. I'm in school. I have access to like informations or like whatever I want to do, but people who want to come, like who want to come to Germany and I find it difficult to access information, then I go the extra mile, to create content like this and then post. So the only thing I require from you guys is engaging the content. And when I see that you're engaging it on the content, then I make m- better videos or different topics. I have uh where I draft all of my topics, and whenever you say okay please can you make like Sani talked about making a content on student collect. I never thought I had made I haven't made like a video on student collect. I always thought I made a video on it, and now he made me understand that there are no videos on student collect on my channel, and I'm going to make student colleague and also PhD. I never made any content about PhD. Coming to Germany for PhD because if you're in Nigeria, you can also get your visa appointment easily within 1 month if you're coming for PhD. And also universities are offering PhD. This you have so many chances to come. Like people came through PhD, and with PhD it's easy because you are working and you earn at least up to 2,000 euros from my last research, if you're doing a PhD, so you don't need to do any extra job except you just want to do that for yourself. But if you're doing a PhD, then it's as good as you working already. And in my university presently, I see new faces, even Nigerians, who just came to Germany with PhD and are like PhD students in my university, which is really good. And if you want to also do it with companies, it's very possible. So I think uh, the person who talked about scholarship, I also made a video about scholarship in Poland, but I can also make a video about scholarship in Germany. Uh, yes, I can also do that. And also like companies that are hiring, it's always difficult like hiring from a foreign country, but if you are here in Germany, it's easy. Like you can also apply. Sometimes they give you okay, just trial period. You do your trial period, and if they like it, they keep you. But it's always like 1 out of 10 actually get jobs directly from your country to come to Germany. It's always difficult because I mean, some people are here who are also searching for jobs like that here in Germany. So, yes, not just about schooling, but I'll try to make content about like expats, opportunities. I also post like all of these things on my community on what's it called? Telegram. Because there I can interact with you guys, you know. Uh so I think this video is going past the time. Um it's already an hour. And I see there are no more questions. So it is okay for me to say we could call it a wrap. I hope I answered your questions correctly. And you're satisfied with my response. Um, I think here we could wrap up the video. If there are no questions, I'll just give it for a minute or two to see if there are like any questions whatsoever. And then if there are no questions, then maybe we could um end the live stream. Yeah, so like I said, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's just a second away. It's just down below. Hit the subscribe button. Okay. Now a question just popped. Oh, there's still universities accepting Nigerian students for summer intake. Not just Nigerian students, there are universities accepting students for summer intake. All you just need to do is I really apologize for the noise you're hearing. If you can hear any noise, I really apologize for that. The neighbor is drilling, I don't know, for an hour plus now. So yes, there are universities accepting students for summer intake. All you just need to do is just research. Like sometimes when I put up information, I also need you to like do little research. Like check dad.de. There you can find universities that are still taking for summer intake, or you can check on Uni Assist, and then it's going to tell you universities that are still open for applications. There, it's very easy there because it's like a filtered thing. You put the course, you put whatever university, and then it filters universities which are still open. So yes, you can still find universities, even though it's like almost late. But yes, it's still possible. Some schools are already issuing admission letters to students right now, for the next semester. So all I need you to do on this is just to check the university of your choice, go on Uni Assist, go on dad.de, check, and go on university's website. Sometimes universities also uh, like postpone the deadline for admission. They postpone the deadline maybe by a week or two, and then they also have like late intake. So it's possible that the one you want is also open. Just do your little research, and you should be okay. So guys, then we call it a wrap. Um, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do well to hit the subscribe button. Also turn on the post notification, the bell, just that bell up there to get insight whenever I post new videos so you can engage on most of my videos and I see if you like them by giving it a thumbs up. Um, also leave those beautiful comments, whether beautiful, ugly, whatever comment you want to leave. There I know if you're okay with my content or if you want me to make a particular content or something, just leave it in the comment section. In the comment section is where I can interact with you guys on each video I post. And yes, if you're yet to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at Samistics. I can write that. Just a moment. Um, it's also the link is also in my description. Samistics. You can follow me on on Instagram at Samistics. And if you have any direct message you want to send to me, you can reach me on Instagram as well. And just send me a message. Just tell me what the question is or what you want, and I'll respond. Don't say hi or like all of those things because I feel like then we can just start interacting on yes. So yeah, to answer your question, when would you do a live stream again? I'll try to do a live stream maybe this week, which I mean depends on when you guys want. We can also do like a live stream before the end of this week, or maybe Wednesday, and then maybe weekend again, and then we can do a live stream because I like to interact with you guys. I even like the fact that you come up on the on the live stream, like interact with me, we talk. I get to know whatever you want me to answer, like without even sometimes reading the chat is even sometimes stressful. So sometimes interacting, we could exchange ideas, we could talk about so many things on the live stream. So we try to make it more interactive. I was trying to bring someone like my friend Fidos. She's been really busy of late. I've been trying to bring her so we can all interact together and have like a session together where we talk, about the whole process, be it Germany or any other country, because she is now in Netherlands. So yeah, or this maybe before the week runs out, maybe Wednesday or towards the weekend, we have a live stream again. I'll post a new video on Monday by God's grace, and then let's see how it goes from there. Wherever you're streaming from, I really do appreciate wherever you're streaming from, Africa, Asia, America, Europe. I love you guys. Stay focused, stay motivated, don't give up. Um, they say who give up is the one who fails. I think that's how they say it. So, but don't give up in whatever you're trying to do. Don't give up on the system. Just believe, just like I did. My entire process took so long, but now I'm here talking to you guys. So if I could do it, then you can do it as well. And I hope to meet some of you or all of you here in Germany this year. I think most students are going to come for the summer semester soon. Some should start arriving. And if you find it difficult, like navigating your way, if you're coming through Frankfurt Airport, just send me a DM on when you intend coming to Germany. If you're flying through Frankfurt Airport, not like, because I live in Hessen, so it's easy. If you're flying through Frankfurt Airport, just let me know via my DM and I'll create time and see if I could pick you up myself from the airport in Frankfurt because I work at the airport, so it's easier for me. And then you can find your way to whatever city you will be living in Germany. And that's a new project of mine. So just let me know whenever you're coming and then I'll create time to help you. And I'll also make a video on how you can navigate your way around Frankfurt Flughafen if you're landing in Frankfurt and then continuing to different German cities. So I'm trying to make a video after most of the ones I already have, make a video on landing in Frankfurt, either Terminal 1 or Terminal 2, and then getting a taxi or shuttle bus directly to uh the bus station or train station and then getting the train to long distance train to any city or getting another bus to wherever you'll be going to in Germany. So that's the content I really want to do because I see lots of people like get really confused. I see students a lot in Frankfurt Airport so confused, and I've been in that route. And sometimes when I meet them, I also explain to them how it goes, and then they can find their way to whatever city. It's really stressful when you come to a new country. You don't understand anything. You don't understand the transportation system. So I'll make a video on how you can navigate from Frankfurt Airport, and in future, if I tend to have contacts in different um, airports, then I can also extend to it. Yeah, so just keep it locked on my Telegram channel. Let's talk. Follow me on Instagram. Hit the subscribe button and let's communicate. Let's make this community an interactive one. Um, by so doing, we only rise by lifting others, like David will say. I love you guys. Stay motivated. Stay focused. Yes. Oh man, one more question. Okay. Let's take your question and then we'll call it a wrap. Um, um, Holiday, just click on my YouTube. Like when you open About Sameta, click on it. You're going to see three links. One is my YouTube, one is I think it is Facebook, no, Instagram, and then the last one is my Telegram. There you can click on or watch the last video I made. Go to the description box. You're going to see a link on my description of my community, my Telegram. Yes, I think that's an easier way. Just go to the video I made recently, go to the description box, and then, yes, click on the link there. You see it. It takes you directly to my Telegram channel. Yes. And just say hi on my Telegram so I know, okay, someone new is there. Caller, they just came in. I know it's you. Okay. And let's do this some other time. Maybe this week we make a live stream also, and then we talk. And if you want to come up, yes, you can do that. Odes, what's your question? You're the one I'm waiting for. What's your question? Yes, finally. Is there really any difference between attending a private and public university in Germany in terms of program? No, there's no opportunity. There's no difference, sorry. It's the same thing. But one thing you need to check is that the private university you are attending is recognized by the state where you're schooling. Most people don't know this. Make sure that the private university you are enrolling in is recognized, is state recognized. That is, the state in which you're living in recognizes that university. Some universities can just read so certified by this, certified by that, but make sure. I think there's a site you can find out if they're recognized. I'll try to search for the site. I'm making a video. Also, it's on my list, like private universities versus public universities. So there, I'm going to find a link where you can check private universities if they're recognized by your state, because it's really risky that you pay you pay the tuition fee for a private university only to discover that it's not recognized by the state, and that could really harm you, like your opportunities in the future, because most jobs you might apply to also make reference to the university. Like they try to know if it's recognized or not, if it's recognized by the state. So, but you all know that public universities are recognized by your state. So, but if you're talking of private universities, they first of all they should be recognized by your state. So if you're in the state of Hessen, Bavaria, Rhine-Main-Line, oh my, I hope I'm mentioning that right, but just check to see if it's registered. And if it's registered, then you're good to go. I have a friend, a very close friend, who came to Germany with a private university, and he finished his university, you know, he finished his university and he's working for a really good company now in Germany. I think he lives in Cologne. So, but first of all, there's no difference if you school in a public university or in a private university. There's no difference in opportunities. But just make sure the private university is recognized by the states. So yeah, that should answer your question. Um, Hi Jethro. Oh, Jeremy. Nice to meet you. You came in, I'm already rounding up the video, the live stream. So, Odez, I hope that answers your questions. And please, guys, like I want in the next live stream, you have bring those questions. That's the essence of this. Because I could actually have a live stream and just talk of different things. But if we have a focus, for example, or if you have a question on something, then I know that okay, on this live stream, we're going to talk about this and this and this and this. So in the live, I'm going to try to make a flyer so it's more informative. So I make a flyer to know the date and then the time, and then you bring your questions. Let's talk in whatever German city you are. If you're in Germany, also if you're outside Germany, wherever you may be, let's talk and let's make this an insightful and impactful and as well conversation. English. Let's make interactive session. So yeah, I think I'm just going to end the live now. Again, don't give up on whatever you're chasing. Don't give up on your dreams. It just takes a matter of time and you achieve your dreams. Until the next time, guys. I love you all. Stay focused, stay optimistic, stay positive, keep that cool vibes. Don't look for trouble. Stay peaceful. I love you. Adios.